Wake up with the sun in a steaming cup. Tune into the show where the vibes heat up. The Morning Mac got the flavor, got the glow. Start it right, let your energy flow. High takes rising like the morning brew. Fresh ideas and a laugh or two. From the first headline to your daily dose. This is the show where your spirit goes. Oh, it's the Morning Mac, where the time don't lag. Get your inspiration packed in a casual swag. Sip it slow, feel the rhythm hit your toes. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. Dreams alive. The Mac got the groove, keeping you in stride. No snooze, just choose to wake up bold. This is your hour, let your story unfold. New ideas with the sunrise spark. Fuel for your fire when the world feels stark. Spinning the tracks of your mental glow. Every listen's a hit on the Morning Mac Show. Oh, it's the Morning Mac, where the time don't lag. Get your inspiration packed in a casual swag. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. With a sunrise spark, fuel for your fire when the world feels stark. We're spinning the tracks of your mental glow. Every listen's a hit on the Morning Mac Show. Oh, it's the Morning Mac, where the time don't lag. Get your inspiration packed in a casual swag. Sip it slow, feel the rhythm hit your toes. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. Roll out of bed, bring your dreams alive. The Mac got the groove, keeping you in stride. No snooze, just choose to wake up bold. This is your hour, let your story unfold.
Morning on the mic. Wake up, tap in, baby. The Morning Mac Show. The Morning Mac Show. Yeah. Coffee on the dash, pages in your hand. Big news, small laughs, right at your command. Mac got the truth and the jokes on deck. If your day felt rough, we could fix that right. Listen close, now it's time to ride. Scene with a grin I preach. Hot take in the mix, but it still can't reach. Caller on the line, laughs in every room. From your front porch chair to your work day Zoom. Hands up, now the countdown's done. One bright moment and here we come. Strings rise high, horns cut through. This one's for you. The Morning Mac Show. Turn it up, let it roll. The Morning Mac Show. Take the day by the throat.
Grand rising, people. It's your girl Reese, aka the best that ever did it, aka, and we did the damn thing this weekend. And I'm so sorry for anybody who missed out on all the fun and activity, but we did it. We did it. We had a ball, and I want to give special thanks and a special shout out to some very, very special people. First, I'd like to shout out to the Morning Mac crew. Without all of us pulling together, we pulled it off. Molly, Phoenix, Trey, David Green even came down in support, and Destiny Andrews came down in support. But to the cast of the Morning Mac show, Molly, Misha, Trey, Phoenix, myself, the people on that banister was there, and we showed up and showed out. I also want to send a special thanks to my family in North Carolina, especially those who came out and helped and supported, who helped serve food and tickets and everything. I wanted at the door was J Nail and Alketa. And Alketa, that's Alan's sister. Alan, question of the day. Your sister was there, standing up representing Boo. And then to my two beautiful servers was my niece and my cousin, my niece Tania and my cousin Javari. They skipped out on work to come and show me love and support. And I want to thank them for that. And my cousin LJ was out there helping my aunt. They was frying up the fish, my auntie Felicia. And it was just a wonderful thing. It brings tears to my eyes. They was like, "What you need?" Cuz boom, we did. Special thanks to Chanel. She makes beautiful, beautiful cakes for the three events. It was just Alicia's birthday, just anniversary, and my cousin Tony anniversary. T2, we call them the Tonys because both of their names are Tonys. How cute is that? Um, I'm just so elated, and thank you to my cousin Archie, and thank you to Vegas, the owner of the establishment, the proprietor. And I just want to thank everybody for making the McFarlane Entertainment Productions presented by the Morning Mac Show event a very successful one. And we've been invited back to do it again in a couple of months. We're gonna do it again. We'll put everything out there to give y'all a little notice to get your tickets, to get everything you need this time to come on out and make you shine, do what it do. Let me bring in my panel and everything. And my producers, my super producers, Molly Mall and Big Money Trey. Or one of the people called her, "Hey Big T." Let me break that in.
Morning on the mic. Wake up, tap in, baby. The Morning Mac Show. The Morning Mac Show. Yeah. Coffee on the dash. Pages in your hand. Big news, small laughs. Right at your command.
What is
Got
this?
the truth and the jokes on
Hey,
deck.
baby.
If your day
Morning.
feel rough,
What
we
up,
can fix
babe?
that wreck. Listen close now, it's time to rise. One more
Yeah, boy,
minute, then
Chow.
open your
What up, Chow? What up, Al?
in the horn say,
What up, Cali Cow?
you already know. The Morning Mac Show. Turn it up, let it roll. The Morning Mac Show. Take the day by the throat. Hit me first when the world feels slow.
The Morning Mac Show. Hey, how everybody
What's up, son?
feeling?
Yeah, I
Great.
feel like I'm the shit, honestly.
You said you feel like some shit.
I feel like I'm the shit.
Oh,
Mhm.
I'm the shit. Okay,
That's what I
okay.
feel like. If you
Yeah.
asking me. Only if you asking me. That's what I feel like.
I, yeah, I'm asking. Tell me why
Oh
you feel
yeah.
like.
Oh man, I always feel like I'm the shit. I don't know what extra spice North Carolina put on it, but yeah, yeah, when you just put two things together and they make something else, that's all that North Carolina was. Shout out to everybody that was there, everybody that was involved, all the conversation in the backyard, the food, the itis, after you get full, you go back upstairs to your room and man, it was a time to be had. I still sound like like I was out, like I'm still out there. My shit ain't even come back all the way yet. But no, I had a blast. Like it was a good vibe. It was a good energy like the whole time. Everything about everything. Shout out to Auntie Felicia too. One thing I was telling her was that being in front of her face versus being on the screen, especially if she got a camera off, but like being on the screen talking to somebody is cool. You pick up their vibe, but when you really in front of them, you can really pick up what they putting down. So, I don't want to mess up their names, but it's Ellie, Justin, what is it with the L? What's his name?
LeVar, and he go
Yeah,
by the name of Legend.
yeah, yeah. Okay, I call him that then. Yeah, but they energy was on point. Just definitely want to have some conversations and stuff. After this, he was saying this morning.
Yes,
Yeah,
just
so
I just love them. They do their thing. They come and they show up, show out. It was so good that my cousins was like, "Can you put a comedy show on for the family reunion?" Because usually we have a black and white party, but he was like, "Maybe we'll have a comedy show instead of the black and white party." After the reunion, it's like on Friday or Saturday they do the reunion. Later on that night, they go back. Everybody get their dance, get their groove on, and he enjoyed himself. He said it was fun and I got reviews back, so so I was like, okay, what is I'm hearing a noise. Let me see. I don't know where this noise. Somebody sound like I hear like welding or something. Maybe somebody's working in an apartment or something. Don't want to stop the show. Don't want to stop the shine. Don't want to stop nothing. We had a good time. So and we're going to have a good time next time. So we
we're
got
gonna make
still
that
got
happen one more time before the years have some time.
talks in the work.
Yeah, people are already
Talks in,
talking about it and what need to happen next.
it
That's
might
why all
happen
them.
two more
That's
time. It
right.
might happen in September. Is I think September, and then it may happen again.
Shit, I was
It
talking to
might happen
Ellie
again in
yesterday, and
August.
then just this
I
morning
don't know.
they was both talking about like what needed what they want to see happen next. That's what all the backyard conversations about. I know you weren't out back, but that's what most of that was about.
What they want to do next.
Yeah, but it was everything. It was everything it needed to be.
Yeah, Reese
The
left
first
us
time.
about
The
four
first time, by
hours,
the way.
man.
Not the second, third. The first time was everything it needed to be. So I can't imagine what it's gonna be next.
It's
I
just
ain't
going to get
gonna lie
better
to
and
you. Yeah.
better and better.
Yeah, can't nobody tell me too much.
You had a
Honestly.
Like
good
Miss,
Mhm.
you said you had a good time. I just wish everybody could come. Maybe next time, all the people who didn't get a chance to come, wasn't able to come, can come next trip. And I want to send a special shout out to Destiny Andrews, who drove 10 hours to
time.
come
Left.
and cut up and act the fool.
All the way
And
from
thank you,
Mobile.
Alabama,
Uh,
and not
Yeah,
and not to mention David Green was on the scene.
oh yeah.
You know,
yeah, my man
and I
Dave.
hope he had a good time.
He made it down safe. Anybody check on him on the way back? You need to know Dave driving with a little crazy.
Oh
No,
man.
Christine was driving. My girl
No,
Christine.
what's crazy is the whole time I was down there, I forgot Alan was even part of the damn family. I would asked so many
The
questions
whole
about
time.
Alan. Yeah, I was just so caught up right there at the moment what was going on. They was playing cards, talking shit. I was laughing like a motherfucker. I was recording the whole thing, so we documented the whole
Did,
trip.
and
So
you saw Alan's sister?
which one was Alan's sister?
The one that was at
She
the
was
desk, the one
working the
that was
front
taking the
door.
tickets. Yeah, she was
Stop
taking.
playing. Then this whole
Mm-hmm.
time.
What's her
That's
name again?
crazy.
Y'all in
Had
the
to be
picture.
good.
The
Alcata.
picture, the three of y'all
It,
at
Yeah.
the
it, it
yeah,
was
at the
it was
desk.
Alcata and
I got I seen the
Janelle and
Oh
Alcata.
yeah, for
video.
next trip for
Trey,
sure. He
you
said he'd
had
be there
them.
for the next trip for sure. Hell yeah, we're gonna do it even bigger next time. I mean the second time around. It was dope.
And,
I'm very grateful.
and hopefully Al could be there.
Oh man.
Then when y'all see, oh, he is a character. Y'all gonna have even more fun. It's just going to elevate, elevate, elevate.
Mm-hmm. So
That's right.
I'm content. You know.
Yeah, good time, though. I got some good footage over that.
Mhm. I got me a white boyfriend, y'all.
Oh, I
Which
don't want to
one?
hear that shit.
Which
Man.
one? Here we
I don't
go.
want to hear that
Which
shit.
one?
Frank, the one with the beard and yeah. He told me he going close on the house, and it got a pool and everything. I'm like, I'm gonna come up there and do a show out there. He said, yeah. But told him don't bring them raggedy drawers, the raggedy red drawers.
Smart man, smart man.
So yeah, people probably like the raggedy. Y'all had to be there if you wasn't there, and if they didn't catch it on footage and you wasn't there. There you go. Stop the prank.
Oh, early today, man.
You know who's coming in here. You ain't gotta even explain it because the song explains it. I ain't gotta say the name, the song says the name.
Ladies and gentlemen.
What's up?
Boys and girls.
Look, Molly was just on here asking about your baby. Make sure that y'all got home and everything. Just wanted everybody that's on you. I'm glad you popped up. Glad you showed out. Well, it was nice to have you down in North Carolina with us.
Oh yeah, that was a nice show. I really enjoyed myself.
Yeah, I feel you.
Hotel gave away free cookies.
What you say, Dave?
Said the hotel gave away free cookies. No free breakfast though.
Hey, y'all
no, you got free breakfast.
We're sorry about them cookies.
Oh, I didn't know that. I seen there was a sign. There was a sign in the room that said breakfast $10.99, $20.99.
No. Breakfast. It was already paid for.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And the block. I mean, the breakfast is $19.99, 21 something after tax. But I took care of. I told you that. All you had to do was go down there and give them your room number. You were in my block. What was you? Room 315.
Yep, 315. Yep.
You was in my block. I paid for it in our package. And yes, and you supposed to. You know what? Somebody else did that too, and they charged. They went right back down there. I said, "Go back down there, get your money back."
That was Melvin.
I said because he signed it. He said, "No. All you do is go eat and give them that room number. That room is in my block, the Love and Happiness block. Our whole block got that, and some, and they gotta know what you're doing. All you had to do was say, I'm part of Love and Happiness, and give them your room number.
4K all the way.
I went to some 7-Eleven or whatever. No, it was great. It was a 7-Eleven, and then right beside it was like some Mexican junk. So I went and got some Mexican rice and
see you the people in room. See Destiny. Look, Destiny and everybody ate. You was the only one that didn't get the chance to partake of in the free breakfast.
Oh fuck it. Oh well.
You had my free breakfast. Dave,
I
ain't know. I'd have told you come eat
I wish I knew.
I got some orange juice. They want, That's all I was
I'm saying it was probably a whole bunch of meat and everything anyway. But I had to leave early anyway because I had to work. I had to catch work.
They had you working on a Sunday?
Yeah, you do.
That's my schedule. But the thing is, I didn't think Memorial Day was until next week because how it is that
no matter how you look at
it, you call off the day before or the day after Memorial Day, then you don't get paid.
You don't get paid.
Right, you don't get the holiday pay or whatever. And I was going to call off, but I was going to go in late. But then it hit me. I was like, oh my goodness, Memorial Day is this week, not next week. So I said, oh no.
Yes, I need that money, dude.
It's my money. I need it now.
I need it now.
Damn it. I hate
I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it at all.
But as long as you and y'all had a good time.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. And even though it was a hiccup or whatever, no, it was still hilarious when when Sly Ty was messing up your music and everything. I know you was embarrassed and everything because that junk happened to me before. But
I ain't even noticed. Nobody even noticed her music. Only she know her routine.
Oh, she knew
Right,
that.
yeah.
She messed up. Or that it got messed up or whatever, because it looked like to me it was a part of the skit. Just
That's
somehow.
it. Yeah, that's what I. Yeah, that's what I
The
thought.
flow was so like she just
Right.
went back into it that it just seemed like it was, you know.
It's
'cause
especially
she was
when you was
no.
like, "Are you asleep?"
She's like, you got my music? You said no.
I had no idea.
Yeah, I thought it was.
I
I
know
thought
I
it
got
was
that on video.
I thought it was part of the act.
Yeah, it was so bland and dry when he said it, and I thought it was a part of your shit. I didn't know that
Yeah.
it didn't, you know.
I'm glad
shit.
it still got some laughs.
And then
maybe I got as many as I wanted to, but it still got laughs. So
right, yeah. And
we got to roll on with the show.
Also, I didn't find out until later on. What's his name? Jimmy or whatever. The one that was all over the place and everything. When I talked to the white guy or whatever, no, he said everybody mistaken think that he was real drunk. He said, I'm not gonna lie, he's a little drunk, but he's blind.
Yeah.
And I
Ken.
said,
His name was Ken, the one that got on his knees. Told me he was the beautiful thing that he ever seen.
Yeah.
The most beautiful thing. All right, that dope.
Everybody kept pointing, a lot of people, that was around. It was like, oh my goodness, he needs escorted out or something. No, he's too drunk, whatever. No, he's falling all over the place.
That's why they was holding his hand a lot. I mean, he said I'm real good friends with him. And he said people don't know, but yeah, he's legally blind or whatever. I said, oh, for real? He said, yeah, that's why he was stumbling all over the place because
yeah,
I thought he was drunk,
but he more so like can't see. But you can tell because he didn't focus on nobody specific. He heard it's like he responded to sounds, or whatever.
Right.
I mean, he cool because we was in the backyard talking about him. That's Legend's close homie, so he was he was already geeking about that. And kind of embarrassed a little bit, but
it was whatever, fun. Like, he made the show.
It's on film too.
They called him a heckler. They say he was talking to everybody. But that's fun. You just make him part of the show. He just wanted to get in on the show and on the fun and stuff.
He enjoyed himself and he didn't throw up, so I'm good.
You're right. That part right there. That part that you would have really messed it up if you did that, because then I would have.
You would stop the show. We gotta come out with mops and shit. That ain't that's a distraction, But it was good. He enjoyed himself. Shit. What's up, Kenny?
Yes. I'm still tired and recovered, but we trying to do it again. And I hear in July or August, maybe August.
You say so? Okay.
Because the next one it'll be a celebration for the Leos and the Virgos, and honorable mention Cancer and Libras too. But yeah, because one of our cousins getting ready to go back on the road, Archie. He's getting ready to go back on the road, and he won't be in town for September, October, November, not to back to the middle of December. So
we was listening to all the Alan was saying that Urban Legend was me and L Dog rap group. He said August, that's my birthday month. Okay, well that works for two reasons. But we was listening to a whole bunch of the music and stuff, Thai music, a lot of you call them L Dog music, whatever. In the background. So that was kind of dope to catch up with some of his timeline and stuff. And hear some of it.
He had Alan's first My Music. I mean, everybody, that was so funny. you had a 9-year-old DJ Slide Time making beats and music for these was then the grown guys or the older guys, and to hear Alan rap is that yeah, I'm gonna find it because I still got it too, and we're gonna play it on the show one day.
All right.
General,
Share
huh?
that when you
You,
find it.
you know, one of the best moments is when it's not recorded. When that Freddy
Which
Krueger
was that?
dude, whenever, whenever,
Freddy Krueger. Freddy
I
Krueger.
didn't see the Freddy Krueger dude. What happened?
You know that was what is his name? It's Millie. I think he called himself
That was
on.
Mill, yeah.
Yeah, that was him. He
But he
snitched
said
on
he tripped
himself. I
over
told
that
him I didn't
thing.
know. I didn't know who did that or fell or bust their ass or nothing because he ran back in the bathroom.
He ran back in the bathroom.
they should have called his. They should
Shame
have
on
changed
you
his
for
name to
telling on yourself.
Spills.
But
Oh, my
it was the plank by the stage because I almost tripped on it, but I used my cane to feel around because if I visually can't see it, I use my cane like I'm supposed to, and I almost tripped on that same thing over there, like on the side, but where the DJ booth is another step, and if you're not careful, you know, and maybe he couldn't
You
see
gotta
because he
make
had
sure
the
you can see
mask
through the
on.
eyes, Slim. If you wearing a mask, you gotta
Look
make
through
sure
the
you
eyes
see.
of the mask.
That's all. Just make sure you can see through the eyes next time. It's all good.
So I heard somebody
Woody had
went
a
down. I thought they
concussion.
was just drinking. I said, oh, they must be drunk. But no, it wasn't nothing to do with that.
Mm-mm.
It was
All right.
the step. So
Mm-hmm.
I thought he
no, I
had a
don't think they
concussion.
got it on camera. But that's good. That was a faux pas. That really was. That really was. So
I said somebody's yelling lawsuit.
Yeah. Yeah.
so all in all, what did y'all do yesterday? For Memorial Day. Did anybody do anything? Any cookout? Anything? No.
I got fucked up. That's what I did. I don't. I'm riding off the momentum. I said, you know what? Let me go ahead and do something nice for myself and take these drinks that these bitches making ahead. Go ahead. That's all I did. I got fucked up. I'm good this morning, but I got turned last night. That's
Okay.
it. Other than that, I ain't do a full Memorial Day. I mean,
did-
they
I-
was making drinks. But you know.
Oh, my son and his friend came over yesterday evening. I was so tired. And look, and they everybody knew I was tired. It was like everything caught up with me, and it just all the anxieties and everything caught up with me. And I want to send a special shout out to my brother, Heal Well, my brother, Heal Well. He's doing good, and I'm so thankful. You know, it was a lot of stuff going on. There was a lot of stuff going on. And I was like, dang. And it's kind of hard like to concentrate or pinpoint one thing when you're worried about this, you worry about that. And you don't mean to worry, but I'm just a natural, my family tell you I'm just a natural where I worry about everybody. It's just that's just a part of me.
Seen that good old Milagro. That's my brain.
Yeah.
Yeah, Slim. I was leaning Slim. I ain't gonna lie. I feel you. He said, Alan said, yeah, I want to be involved in the next trip, flyers, rollout commercials, and even the performance lineup and music. Well, no, we're gonna shit on. See, it's not even about shitting on people because it's not that. But I'm just for what the fuck I want to see. It's gonna be big business next time around. It was already hitting exactly how I needed to for the first time around. Like that's a blessing for the first time around for it to hit like it did. Like.
Yeah.
Most people like, oh, I wish, and of course we're gonna wish for something to be better, but I'm thoroughly pleased. I'm thoroughly pleased for it. But now Alan was saying he wants to be a part of pretty much everything to do with the production of the next show that you got, Ree, that that's presented by us and as the morning team and everything. And if he touch anything, it's gonna go up. Like I said, look at the graphics, look at the backdrop. That's already enough. So I may do my comedy debut. Shit, why the hell not? It's your family lineage on the name and shit. You can afford to bomb or fuck up if you want to. You ain't no guest just out of nowhere. It's not like you're gonna get dismissed if you did fuck up or not. Shit, enjoy yourself, Slim. Do that. What's
To
up,
do that.
Taz? I seen you on YouTube. What's up, bro?
Hey, Taz.
Yeah, we can really
Enjoy
have
that.
a solid rubric for that shit. We can kick that shit up 5-10 times more. Like it was on point.
Yeah,
All full.
definitely. I'm ready for the next turn up. I'm ready for, and whatever we didn't capitalize on or do as well this time is going to be better next time. It's just we just keep getting better and better and better. So, and everybody, like I said, everybody enjoyed themselves. All the comedians. I want to thank the Gwen Factor. She did a beautiful job hosting. I want to thank Mimi Manning. She bought her thing. Everybody loved her. I want to thank Jawan Cap. He was hilarious. And Gerald Brown. I can't forget my boo. Got up there. My boo was there, y'all. My boo. And it was so beautiful because Gerald was so thoughtful that when we got in town, he brought us food over to the hotel. And that was sweet. He cooked, baby. He made these hush puppies that was delicious. I said, Gerald. He said, yeah, he made the hush puppies and he cooked them in olive oil. I said, Oliver oil. I can still taste them hush puppies. It was good. It had a good old crunch. Them was some good hush puppies. So he promised me next time he'll have something special for me next time. So
that was definitely a nice, like, hospitable way to welcome us to North Carolina. I feel like somebody to take the time to, whether they was in a rush or not, because he was talking about it. He said, "Oh, I made something quick," so pretty much it was like, how people want to just make sure that you liked it or enjoy what they made or whatever. And go ahead and make some more banana pudding for the next time. Go ahead and do that because that's what we're gonna have again. Definitely needs to be in my box. I know that. I don't know anybody about. I don't know nothing about y'all.
I know the hush puppies need to be in my box.
So
but just give me some hush puppies and I hush.
I never had nobody like we was popping up or traveling somewhere and somebody from that area like made something for like I never had nobody do no gesture like that. So that was different. I appreciate that, JB. JB in the comments too. You can talk to your boo or whatever you call him. Be in the comment section.
Yes, and everybody. I was up there flirting with some of everybody. It was one dude at the bar. He said, "Hey, beautiful." He said, "Hey, young lady." I said, "Young lady." I said, "Boy." I said, "I'm a cougar." And I growled it. Oh, wait a minute.
And you better fight like one too. You better kick and scratch like one too, because you're not gonna keep. All right, you talking about hey and shit.
The people. They knew I was a comedian. They knew I was cutting up. I just cut up. And he was like, he said, my girlfriend. I said, bring her over. I said, hey, boo. I said, this is my new boo. This is she was like, okay. I just be so surprised how the women do not get jealous. They be like, oh, take him, because they know it's joking. But do the men is like that okay if somebody flirting with their girl? Well, I wasn't flirting.
Hell no.
Like for real flirting, but they know it was just joking.
Niggas ain't gonna like that. Women, that's all right. Oh, girl, ha ha ha, and shit. But not. I don't know no dude's gonna let the whole room looking at the comedian. Tell me, oh, that's nice titties, girl. What you do? I don't think. Personally, don't think that shit's gonna work. But if I'm wrong, tell me. Because y'all comedians, y'all in a different realm with the comedy and shit. Maybe y'all just. Because I don't think that's gonna work, but. It could just be me.
And even if he don't say nothing at the show,
he gonna
trust me. That ride home.
Look, bitch, don't be acting like you don't know how to fucking act when you.
Hey.
Oh shit, man.
Who was the What was the
JB said he had a great time, y'all. JB said he had a great time, y'all.
What was
Oh,
the biggest
thank you,
surprise
JB.
of the show?
Oh, you said what, David? My bad.
What was the biggest surprise to y'all at the show?
The biggest surprise in terms of what, like showing up and like showing out and everything, or
As okay, I'll tell you mine. When I turned around and seen Destiny,
oh yeah, that'll be the first thing. She was at the damn hotel door when I woke up. I said, God, I said, huh?
because
Yeah,
I kept
that's
getting,
the
I kept getting,
distance.
I
Yeah.
kept getting messages like, "Where you at? That this and everything like that." No, and I was like, girl, you all the way in Mobile, Alabama. Why are you worried about where
Hell
I'm
yeah.
or whatever? And then
Yeah.
I got a tap on my shoulder, and I turned around, and I was like, "Oh my goodness!" No, I was like,
You see the white coat, didn't you?
I was like the dude by the bathroom or whatever. Like, coming to America, I was like, "It is you."
He said, I will
I
cherish
is
this
the loyal
moment for the rest of my life.
actual.
Oh man. Yeah.
That's Destiny and Dalton. Yep. That was a good time. My most surprising part, almost brought me in tears, is when when my cousin gave me the flowers. He was like,
Oh
"I'm gonna
yeah.
give you your flowers while you living." So I got a rose for every one of you. Right now, it's sitting in some water. It's sitting in some sugar water. My flowers, our flowers, is on the table.
Yeah, that's right. It
So
was
he
two.
gave
It
me
was
my
one.
bouquet. He gave the Morning Mac Show Day bouquet. So I got two bouquet of roses. That was beautiful. And that was a shock to me. You know. So he
I
was
think it
like,
was overall the energy, like having the flyer on the desk, people keep seeing, like,
Mhm.
you know, like I don't know if they, because we're not, the logo that we had on, I have on our shirts and stuff like that isn't the same thing as the flyer, but I don't know how people kept associating certain people in the group, and well, especially when they see her face, but being in a group and just people keep asking about the flyer. Anytime you have a conversation, you can point to the desk and say this was going on. Like that was like, it wasn't a surprise, but I'll say like the one of the like just little dope moments and stuff. Everybody being on the same floor. Reese bought half the goddamn hotel on the third floor on the left side and shit, you know. But yeah, I mean, the little pop-up moments, people, you know, knocking on our door randomly. It'll be Legend and Justin Millie, and then it'll be, I don't know, Destiny popped up on the door, and you know that Tyree brought him in. I mean, not Tyree brought Destiny, and Tyree brought, you know, your other folks in and stuff like that. I don't know, just the energy of everything being in motion. There was a lot of movement, a lot of different energies going around. Some people might be staying outside, some people downstairs having breakfast. You know, some people, you know, on their way somewhere. It was just, I don't know. All the energy was, it wasn't a surprise. Nothing was a surprise, but just a highlight, I guess. You know.
and my baby sister was there. The one, my mom got 3 girls. So my youngest sister was there, and that was her daughter, Tania. Somebody said that we looked alike, that we could tell that we sisters. There was somebody was like, they saw my sister, it was like, we could, I don't think I look like my sister. Me and my sister don't think we look alike. Because we do have different fathers. But somebody said that they could tell that we looked alike. I said, well, then that's my mama gene. If you could pull that from that, you can pull this from over here and this from over here and make the correlation. That's definitely my mama gene then, where we favor at. But so and next time, hopefully, my other sister be there. She's having her kidney transplant in June, on June the 3rd. That's next week. And I'm so excited. So hopefully she'll be able to go to the next have them at the next show, and some more family that was missing from this show. But I'm glad that my Uncle Stanley was there. I'm glad that Just was there. My aunt, and of course, it's just good to see family. And then my cousin Sean came from Roanoke, came all the way, they used to live in Roanoke, and she came down because she said she wanted to see the family as well. And then people on my grandmother's side family came. My cousin Sandy and my cousin Sean, thank you. I was surprised to see them. it was, to me, I miss family. I miss being around my family. I miss us cutting up, playing cards, playing bid. It was just so a random reminiscent kickback time, you know. And I got a chance to see my Uncle Doug and my Aunt Laura. Those are my cousins that were celebrating their anniversary. Tony, Senior, and Terry, and all of them was over there in their section. He's had 10 tickets, and when I looked over there and I saw all of them over there, and that was their dad. That who I went to go visit. I say that remind me of my granddad. I call him my little granddaddy. And he said, "Girl, I heard you did your thing." He said, "Keep doing it." They already told Uncle Doug and Aunt Laura how the show was. So and he gave me the thumbs up to keep going. And you know, he was like, "You doing your thing, keep doing it." Because they tip in and watch the show because he said he liked to hear my voice. Sometimes I like to hear talk. Maybe that's soothing to him. I don't know, but maybe it helps remind him of granddad too, you know. But yeah, when you get your elders give you your stamp, your boot, and say, yeah, that's a good thing. That's a good feeling to me, you know. So I'm keep on doing what I'm doing. You know, for those who missed it, sorry. Maybe you'll get a chance on another time. And for those who was there, thank you. Thank you. Show them homage. Thank you so much. And I ain't got nothing to say before I start crying because I miss my family. So
Well, we can slide in with Al's question of the day before you start crying, so that'll help.
and next time, Alan, we gonna do it. Gotta make sure I'm gonna get him in on the plan and stuff. He said he wanted to be a part. Nigga, I'm gonna make you a part. You gonna be. Look, your sister was there, representing. So, all right.
Morning on the mic. Wake up, tap in, baby. The Morning Mac Show. The Morning Mac Show. Yeah. Coffee on the dash. Pages in your hand.
Yeah. Rise and grind. Wake the city up. From the streets to the boardrooms. It's the Morning Mac Show. Every morning, 10:30 a.m. to 12:30. Let's go. Tune in every morning, city locked in live. Morning Mac Show where the real ones thrive. Positivity, motivation, conversations raw. Al's question of the day got the whole world involved. From the hustle to the healing, we speak life through the pain. Special guests dropping gems while we building up the game. Whole squad on go. Wake up and boss up with the Morning Mac Show. Molly Mom bring the energy, pressure and facts. Trade money, keep it solid when the combo get cracked. Aldine and McFarlane dropping wisdom and grace. While DJ slide, I set the vibe with the bass. Blue Phoenix rising motivation on flame. Mission Merit bring perspective while elevating the game.
Yeah, I love that music, I swear.
I love that song too. I love how he gave everybody their shine. That bloop, bloop, bloop. So if you don't know what we do on the show, now you know. I can't see the question, y'all.
Okay, my iPad refreshed. I didn't know if anybody was talking. I didn't want to cut nobody off. All right, the question is, which changes a person the fastest? You got A, B, C, and D questions. A is power. It can corrupt values overnight. B is heartbreak. It can break you in ways nothing else can. C, money. It can change your lifestyle instantly. D is fame. It can change how the world sees you and how you see yourself. So he's asking, Al's question today is asking which one changes the person the fastest. Is it power, heartbreak, money, or fame? And why? Ladies first, so it'll be Reese. We always going to, anytime we answer the question of the day or address a video, it's always going to be ladies first. Okay. We'll finish all the ladies and pass it to the guys. But go ahead, Ree. Then you pass it off to the guy when you're done.
Okay. Well, since I'm the only lady on the panel, I'm going to say what changed it for me was my heartbreak. Heartbreak is like instantaneously. The other ones happen gradually over time. Maybe you change a person if they're not rooted. But even if you're a grounded person and you rooted, when you get that heartbreak, especially that first heartbreak, no matter how solid you think you are, when you love someone, that was like instantly for me. And sometimes it takes a while to come out of because it hurts. My first heartbreak, it hurt my body on the inside. I felt like I fell in a hole, and the other part of me, like I wanted to crawl and stay in that hole. So that was like instantly. That was the fastest that I ever felt from grace. It was from a heartbreak, and you know it's the truth because it all rhymes. I'm going to pass it on to the man on the scene, David Green.
That part. Ain't no wrong with that. What's up, David?
Hey, what's up? Okay, so I'm not going to go with heartbreak because especially a lot of women, whatever, and all, they end up they claim they're heartbroken, whatever, and all, and then end up doing the same mistake, whether it's with the same person or with somebody else or whatever they got. No, so the question is what changes a person. But if you constantly doing the same old thing, you're not changing. So I'm leaning towards more money, fame, power. I say power because with when you have the power, it builds up your ego. So either two things. Either if you have the power, you feel like like you're in control. You can sit there and help somebody like that. Or, and I see in a bunch of movies where like that. No, they get paranoid because they think somebody is trying to overtake their power, or somebody is going to betray them, or different things like that. No, so so you could either change for the good, or you can change for the worse. You can be evil, you can be more mean. I think, like I said, more change is with power.
Okay, if you're done with your sentiments, you got to pass it off to the next available guy.
Okay, I'm gonna pass it to you.
All right, all good. I would agree with the power part because I understood the power dynamic when I recognized as a child you weren't allowed to do the following things because you had to follow your parents' rules. Like I understood dynamics. I feel like at an earlier age before I could understand money, because before I'm a certain age, you don't understand the power of money or how not powerful money is. I feel like, but everything like kind of what Gerald Brown was saying, and I don't know why I called your name out like that, but JB was saying in the comments about power and to change people, but it's headspace and stuff where that determines how stuff goes. Power is the first concept that I was able to understand at the youngest age. As I got older, I don't support the other ones because as I got older, I realized money. If I had $50,000 and I gave it to you in a bucket, but I burned that bucket up, the $50,000 is nothing. So now it's back to zero. But the power that you have is like, it shows you the power that you instill in yourself will help you like navigate and move around in this world. So like how you interact with people, being able to be sound and pick up on energies from other people and know whether it's right or wrong, or have the discernment to choose a direction. Fame, I never had it, but I've been in spaces with people that have had it, and it was about business. You ain't caught up in their fame and their wave because y'all doing business, but and heartbreak was added to heartbreak. I haven't really had heartbreak, more so like L's that I took. Well, I'm like, okay, well, I ain't gonna do that again. Heartbreak, that's when somebody destroyed your ass, in my opinion, and really fucked you up. But it would be me, like I would go with what David was saying, which was power, because that's the first concept that I understood.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pass it off to Molly if I look like you want to screen now to this. The camera not on.
Yeah, I'm on it. My camera ain't on. Shit.
I was saying that now that it's on.
Oh, I thought that thing cut back off again. Nah, I'm the only one left anyway, so I just assume I'd be next.
I know.
I'm going with I'm going with money. You know, fame. You know, I think that'll change a lot of people. But I'm not just thinking, you know, for the bad. I'm thinking for the bad and the good. You know, because there's people out there with money, and you know, money changes them when they don't have it. You know, you got people that always had money, and the minute they don't have it, they don't know what to do with life. And you got people who never had money, and the first thing they do when they get money is blow it and lose it all. You know, and they change on certain people. So power and all those things. I think anybody can have power. You know, your mom and dad can have power over you in the house. You can be a manager at McDonald's. You know, that can changes you. But I just think money overall changes people. Even if you was a messed up individual, you might start to do good because you got the money to do so. You know, I just think money just changes how people move. They change how people go to work. You know, you got people that if you low on money, shit, they might just not speak to nobody that day. They might come to work and just have an attitude. You can't pay bills, they stress. I know people that just fucking just start crying and calling everybody just because they needed a drink. So it's just like everything costs money. So I just think that for everything that costs money mostly out here in this world, that's going to change most of the people out here in the world. And I've seen it a lot. I've seen a lot of people who ain't have money at all and they move different when they got it. That's why I say you don't truly know somebody until they actually have money, you know, and I can see all the other ones. Heartbreak, I dealt with that before. I got over it. You learn from it. Power, we all got some type of power. You know, it don't matter what it is. It ain't got to be a big executive or anything. But we have kids as well, so we have power. You ain't got to abuse that power. You know, so I don't abuse my power. You know that I have power. You know that never really changed me. And fame, you know, like I never really had fame, but I'd rather be rich than famous than any day. You know, I can't imagine being like a Prince or Michael Jackson or Drake or any of these people. You can't go nowhere. You can't actually have a regular life. We wouldn't been able to go to the movies and just catch a movie, you know, because the fame, you know, they won't allow you to just have a regular life. You can't even call it Uber. You know, it won't be the same. So I think it's money though. I think money changes people more than anything. That's my answer.
More or quickest?
See, I think more and the quickest. Overnight, you get some money and you good. Like overnight, people want to start buying things they never had. You know, cars, a house, whatever it is. You hit the lottery, the first thing you think about is what they gonna buy, not what they gonna invest or anything. You're just thinking about spending it. But people who already have money and know how to generate, if they get that type of money, they just gonna mostly invest it, save it, put it up. You know, but even in their situation, when they go broke, they lose it. A lot of them commit suicide, you know, because it's rich broke out here too. Some people bills 30, 40 grand a month, you know. So when they
Mm.
ain't got that type of income, they gotta live in a $3,500 apartment. They stressing. You like, what? That's nice. You know, to us it is. So it's just different
Mm.
levels. It just showed me that money changes people, man. And it's just like that's why it says the root of all evil. Uh,
Wow.
But Venus.
What's up,
It
Venus?
says the love. It says the love of money is the root of all evil. Not money is in itself.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but it's
I mean,
still
when
your
you take it
access when
away,
it changes. It's still gonna like alter your
yeah,
life, that the movements you can make.
Right.
That's okay. I know what
yeah,
you're saying, but
yeah.
Yeah,
It's like they
that
say,
all goes with greed and everything. I mean, like
mhm,
shoot, if you go through history, you find out that a whole lot of things was because of greed and stuff and all.
yeah,
Even down to racism. You know what I mean? Like, we remember we showed the video and stuff and all. It was
yeah,
greed and everything. That
yeah, greed is, and it can use money to finesse people. You know, you tell people you'll give them 100 an hour to do this, and whole time they've been doing it for 2 years, and now they find out they was part of a whole kidnapping ring. They ain't
right,
know. They were just happy to get the money.
exactly.
That's what I'm saying. Money can make people do
I
things
see.
that you wouldn't even actually want to do. It ain't always that, oh, it's because it's evil. It's like when people say, oh, it ain't guns don't kill people, people kill people. But if you ain't make the guns, how the fuck would they shoot them? You know, it's like I get it, you know, but it's still individuals out here who shoot first, ask questions later. What about them?
right.
Oh, I was scared. I ain't know. I was just scared. They probably really was scared, but since it's guns around, but you got people that love guns. They love to go out here and shoot animals and shit like that. So they fight for gun rights and stuff like that because they always gonna push. Somebody can break in your house. That somebody is a person too. Why is we out here breaking in each other's homes and shit? So it's always gonna use something bad to keep these things around.
I think.
What y'all say?
He said, also not having money can change you when you see how many people want to be around you. But when you was broke, they wasn't trying to hide around. Yeah, they wasn't trying to be around you when you ain't have shit, pretty much.
Back
Yeah.
then they didn't
But
want me.
you test that with smaller shit. And I feel like people like Child, people like JB, people around here probably smart enough to test that. Check that with smaller shit. Nigga won't buy you a bottle of soda coming out going into the store because you ain't got $3 on you real quick or some little shit. There's plenty of little shit that you can catch if you paying attention before y'all get the big shit like me blowing up. Cause I don't know who need to be there by the time I do. To be honest, when you have less money, you're more happier. Everybody, yeah, because there's less pulling at you.
Yeah.
There's less pulling at you. That's the he said that's the one that changed the shit out of me. Always her heartbreak. She was saying heartbreak kicked her ass.
Riri
Glad
said
it,
the same thing.
I'm glad it didn't kick mine. It could have, but they ain't had the power for that. Reese
Who else said
Ray.
heartbreak?
It was Venus that said heartbreak and kicked her ass because that was one of the options
Yeah.
from his answer. Heartbreak. That's tough that anybody gets through it. I feel like heartbreak is something that really brings you around full circle in terms of your interactions with people who you're going to choose to interact with in the future. Not just dating, but like, period. So knowing somebody can do something or take you down the rabbit hole like that,
Not
you'll
just
definitely know how to keep yourself away from it.
not just that, but that was the quickest way. I mean, it snatched you so quick. Boom. It wasn't like a gradual buildup or it wasn't nothing that you could see. When my heartbreak came, it was like boom, like somebody snatched the wool right off my eyes. So like, boom. It's just like, what the and then that was the quickest one for me and the most devastating. Like I said, it shook me because it was shock. When you working on fame, you know what you're working to. When you're working on money, you know what you're working to, the bag. But the subtleness of the other ones, but the quickest way for me and the shock was that heartbreak because you wasn't expecting that at all. Wasn't working towards no heartbreak at all. Then when it happened, it just like I told you, it just felt like it just snatched me. Oh, it just really knocked me off. Whatever peg, whatever power trip you on, heartbreak will knock you off. Whatever fame you think you got, heartbreak will knock you off because it's I don't know what type of emotional or feeling that it is, but that was for me. I think maybe being a female, maybe because we're more emotional and we're more. I don't know. Maybe that's why, a lot of ladies would
It's
say heart.
heartbreak, not failure, because I seen a lot of kids like growing up, they be like, I played football one time, I got hit, I never went back out there. Basketball was it for me, and it's like women that got heartbreaking out here or heartbroken. It's like I did it this one time, it crushed me so much, I was done. That was it. I was crushed. I never want to do it again. So it's just confused because there's women out here and men who've been heartbroken, they learn from it. So it seemed like y'all two just didn't learn from y'all heartbreak. Y'all never got.
No, we learned, but that wasn't the question,
It's
Molly.
like
The question. Read the
changes
question
for the
again.
bad. No, it's saying it changes you for the bad. It don't change everybody else for the bad though. That's the
It did
thing.
not
It
change
changes
me
me
for the
for the good.
bad.
I mean, it ain't
He
no
asked
good
the
come out of it.
quickest. He asked the quickest. Wasn't that the question? What was the quick? Trey, read the question again. I want to make sure I'm understanding it.
Okay. All right, I'll read it for you one last time. The question is, what changes a person the fastest? You got options
The
between A, B,
fastest.
C, and D.
Yeah.
Power, heart. What?
That's what I was answering. Would change the person the fastest. Not, that's what I was asking because it was
Oh,
quick.
so you
That's why I
using me
kept
to
saying.
you using me for a point. I thought you wanted me to read the question. I got you
Yeah,
now.
that's who's
Understood.
reading the question. Once you said
No,
the
I was.
fastest, you said yeah, that's it.
Oh,
Which
all
one
right.
Yeah.
changes the person the
Oh, all right.
she thought it was the quickest. It's still the same thing, but
Right.
the
Oh, okay. So
fastest.
yeah, I got you. All
Anything
10 4.
heartbreak changes a person fastest because they crying and shit. So what can you do other than cry? How do that changes a person other than you just don't want to do nothing no more? You saying you don't think money can change a person's lifestyle faster than a heartbreak, or you just saying that a heartbreak will just end it all? Like you just that's what I'm saying. I don't know because heartbreak motivates some people and heartbreak actually brings some people down. I'm the type person heartbreak motivate me. Like I actually get more energy to want to do more, do better, and everything else. Money, all of that, like it energizes me. But for a lot of women, I know it drains them. For a lot of some men too, it drains them. They don't want to get up, get out the bed, probably eat ice cream and all that shit. But that's what I was saying. That changes. I don't know, but that is a fast change, I guess, for women. That's
Yeah.
probably that's different.
No, now that don't mean you dwell in it the longest, but that's like this boop because it
Like, what's
happens
the
like
change? I want to
instantly.
know what's the change other than you crying. Like, what changes stuff?
And heartbreak never happens instantly.
Yeah, I
People
mean,
don't be paying
you
attention.
be hurt. I
Heartbreak
just
is an
like
instant. Heartbreak takes
mind
time.
my
Shit
mind
was
be all
happening in
over.
the midst of the building.
Well,
Yeah, in the
heartbreak
midst of
takes
the
time.
building.
When you break your heart, they do something to break your
Man,
heart that's
yeah,
instantly.
All the
like
But
signs that you
heartbreak,
miss. When after Auntie Felicia told me that you've been falling since 12 years old, that's enough confirmation to let me know that shit be just going left, and you be having to sometimes stand back up and get your ass. So you can take a L in a relationship, you can take a fall, but you still gotta get your ass back up. But regardless, when people are head over heels for somebody, they miss all that shit. That's what I be talking about all the time. All I'm saying, I ain't Mr. Perfect, but I ain't get played by nobody either because I'm seeing shit, even subtle shit that you might not like, even stuff that
Mhm.
they are able to hide from you as the sharpest person that you think you might be. Talking about myself, like stuff can be hidden. I can miss things, but people be so caught up in either the feeling, what they look like, what they giving, like physically, like sexual wise, or whatever the reason is, and they miss a lot of that shit because some of the sentiments I hear displayed on here about different relationship questions people have and stuff like that. A lot of stuff just be people not paying attention. That dopamine have make people doped up, and they don't see none of the signs they're supposed to see until it's too late. That's why when you get out of something, you be like, oh shit, I should have paid attention to that. Me myself included. I should have paid attention to that. Oh, I ain't really noticed that too much. I ain't really see that like I should. It happened to everybody, but I feel like it might happen to me, you a little bit more than it needs to because when you have a good heart, that makes you more susceptible than the average person. That's I ain't gonna spend no money on that anymore. I ain't gonna do this. But when you have that type of heart, I feel like you're more inclined to want to extend yourself in you know in an open way because you should be able to. It's just that the earth doesn't, this planet or realm does just don't operate like that. You know.
mm,
But, yeah, but heartbreak takes time.
mm.
Yeah.
In my opinion. You know. You know. But bounce around from it, like Molly said, bounce back from that shit though.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
Heartbreak hurt, I felt it. I'm just saying it is a real thing. I get energized from it.
Yeah.
I ain't see it coming. I wish I seen it coming. I thought that
Mhm.
person loved me, and then out the blue just switched
mm,
up. Like what the fuck, if you find out they fucking around or something, so ain't nothing can compare me
that's
to
it.
because I was blind. I am one of them people that I don't pay attention to everything. I'm not looking through your phone. I'm not saying, oh, you hiding something. You might be doing that shit. And other people that be like, how you ain't peep that? I'm like, cause I don't look for people to cheat or to be fuck,
Right.
so
Mhm.
I just be like, damn, when it happened, it's like, damn, I should have had my eyes open. But I just the type like, damn, fuck, you ain't want it. That's cool. I'm gonna keep grinding. I ain't gonna sit around and motivate. I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be hurt, but that just gonna motivate me want to really do more, like really do better. Like I don't know
Mhm.
why. I always been like that, but I did see people do the opposite.
Right.
When I be talking about like peeping stuff, not like people because when you look for shit, you're gonna find it. My grandmother always say that shit. You look for something, you're gonna find that shit. So I ain't going through your phone. You welcome to look in mine if you feel like you need to, and my phone ain't gotta be locked or nothing. No, I don't be peeping nobody's shit. It's the vibration that person gives. When you really tap into that person, you feel when that shit is all. I ain't saying that you haven't talked to that person. That's why you ain't known all that. I'm just saying, the feeling that I get from people, a friend or not, it could be a friend, a coworker, or whatever. You start to learn that person, and you be in sync with that person. You can tell when they off, like whether they say it or not. But some people are really good at having that face that, or they're so good at knocking stuff off that even if they wear a face that shows that they good and everything's straight, you can still feel it on them. That's be the love that I have for my people as friends, as bros, or whatever they are. I could just tell when they shit knocked off, like their frequency, And it's the same thing when you move a sneaky. I feel like your skin, the way you sweat and everything is different. Like just because you got these chemicals in your brain because you nicked up trying not to get caught by me because your ass cheating or sneaking and geeking. I feel like everything be a clue. Even when you're not, even when it's sunny, I feel like everything be a clue.
Yeah, I just think
But
that's
I do a lot of stuff, I guess. Because
yeah.
I'm like Molly, I don't expect, you don't expect the people around you and the people you love to do you dirty. And then when they do, it's like, oh man, why didn't I see that coming?
Yeah.
Perspective is everything. Perspective and objective, it's that's everything. I guess, but for me, that was a fastest feeling. Even more so the power, because if you got the power, a heartbreak can knock your ass off of that power. Or if you think that a heartbreak will wake you up real quick, sober you up. Now the thing is, you don't wallow in it a long time. How many times y'all think I got my heart was broken on the show since you guys know me? How many times did you?
You want me to count down the list of what you shared, or?
Yeah, just what I shared on the show. How many times do you think?
Like enough, more than it needed to, more than somebody needs to learn the lessons they should learn. I say that much.
Right, and that's the reason why I didn't go with that, because it says what changes if you keep on following the same and that's why I be telling a lot of chicks and everything and all, you know what I mean, like a lot of homegirls and stuff and all. If you have a certain type, if you have a certain type, and that type is, you know what I mean, you know what I mean? If you sit there complaining about I'm tired of these guys not taking care of their kids, and now this because you got 3 baby dads that's locked up and everything, all, and you get with somebody that's constantly in trouble, that's going to continue the process. You're not learning from your mistakes. You know what I mean? So if you sit there and you have a certain type or whatever like that, and somebody breaks your heart or something like that, and you'll be like, well, let me get with this one that has the same characteristics of the person that broke your heart and whatever. No, you haven't learned, you haven't changed nothing.
Yeah. That's in relationships, but heartbreak can come in all different types of ways, not just man and woman, or not just relationships, just friendships and everything, and just kinship or whatever you call it. I mean, a heartbreak is a heartbreak, something that's that's just my perspective. David, yours would be totally different than mine. I mean, we all will have a different perspective because we all have different lives, but
I like
for
that.
me, for me in my life, it was that was the question, because I can't answer for nobody else in the world but me, and that was the one for my world.
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah,
that was the one for my world.
I want everybody to get around it. Whatever it is you got going on, just get around it. When on your, like my mom be telling me on your time, like, or when people ask her for advice, she say do that shit on your time. That's people's problems too, trying to speed it up for a new opportunity or something else that came along or whatever. No, do that shit on your time. I think that's some of the best advice she gave me, for do that shit on your time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, always. I'm just based on a lot of people I seen, that's why, I think it's money. He ain't really say what changes you faster, what changed it you faster. He say what changes a person the fastest. So when I think of person. I'm thinking of everybody on this panel, people that's watching. I'm thinking of everything, and I just think that money overall changes people. I don't know. That's why I say heartbreak. It's too many. 50, you can go this way, that way. Money. I see a lot of people go this way. Like they really just change up completely. You hear family, oh, they change. Oh, well, this person made the NFL, or this person got this, or when she got this job, or he got this. I never really hear like, oh, this bitch changed on us when her boyfriend broke up with her. You know, most times I hear somebody change when they got married, or now she got a man. She act like she ain't got time, but not when she break up with the nigga. Like most times, that's when friends come over. That's when people start to come more around you. You know, if you got them type of friends, but that's why I think it's money when it comes to people in general, not me as the person. Me as a person, yeah, it can be a lot of those things, but people overall, I think what changes them the fastest, I think it's money. Because even if they're going through heartbreak and money come along that next day, they not gonna give a fuck about their heartbreak. If they somehow come across $3-4 million after somebody just broke up with them the day before, you think they're gonna call them back? Look, I'm rich. Can we work things out? They're gonna be like, nah. Even if they came back and said, I'm sorry for breaking your heart, can we work it out? You can be like, I'm rich, I'm good. Nah, I'm good now. You know.
When I think when I put it on the perspective that you just gave, and I really instead of thinking about myself and sticking to the question like you pretty much were saying, if I'm thinking about other people, you are right about money being first because you can get money on a smaller scale. Now I don't care about I ain't dissing nobody that strips or sells drugs, but there's plenty of ways you get money instantly, real fast, real quick, that can alter and make help you make a move and jump here and do this and do that, blah blah blah. I will give you that with the money. The heartbreak got to come when you really got to be into something for a heartbreak and fame. You got to be doing something to just jump and be viral. Power, you got to get that too. Money is the first thing you can actually get access to. Like power, you don't get that. You gotta build that. Heartbreak, you gotta be some type of bond to get your heart broken, or some type of something significant to get your heart broken. Fame, like I said, you ain't just about to get to that out of nowhere unless you're born into it. With money, you can get on the lower scale. You can get money anywhere, doing anything. And there's so many ways to get it, So I will
Yeah.
agree with Molly on the money aspect because I put myself in it when I be thinking about these questions. Like how would I be, most effective? Still keeping the question in mind, but my forefront was myself, like, how I would, you know, receive this stuff. But I believe, yeah, you're right, Martin. No, I agree with you.
I don't see most of the people that changed on me changed when they got money. You know. Yeah. If we think about it, a lot of times people changed up when they got, money, but you as the individual, you might change, when you got heartbroken, because that was probably heartbreaking seeing them change when they got money. A lot of people break up when they get in better situations. They see, oh, this might be green on this side, and I just like, I don't know. It's all good answers though. Al always got the good questions. He
Always
has
got the questions.
for previous days. I don't know if y'all want to go through those too since we missed them.
Sure, why not? We got about 10 minutes left anyway. Ain't got no flies and everything. Everybody already completed their mission for the month of May, so we ain't got it. I don't think we got nothing to read.
Let's see.
As far as I can remember.
I got a show this weekend, but man, I think I'm going to also switch my answer to money because just like the lock said, what the lock say,
What?
money, power, and respect. And they said first
Money,
you get the
power,
money,
respect. Get you with
Yeah,
money,
first you
power.
Is
get
the
the
key to
money,
life.
then you
Money, power,
yeah,
yeah.
respect is the key to life.
yeah, yeah. That's right now.
Because
I'm not switching my answer, but I'm saying I agree with Molly though. If I'm taking his perspective
Yeah,
when
I'm just
actually
people.
speaking on
Yeah,
general people.
yeah.
Yeah,
Other than self, yeah.
yeah other than self,
General
yeah.
people, they feel like it's money as well.
hmm Exactly.
Yeah, just like Drake sitting there buying Michael Jackson's glove. But does he know that that's the glove that fell in the toilet? You put your junk all in your yeah.
Matt said the great thank you for your comment, Matt. Matt said the great Lawrence Taylor was inducted into the Hall of Fame. Uh I'm sorry, inducted to the Hall of Fame while Lawrence Taylor was in flip flops. That's money, power, heartbreak, and heartbreak is a verb, he said. So he said that is money and power. Heartbreak is a verb. So he's saying somebody accepting a big ass award, like in
Mhm.
flip flops. That's bread.
LT,
Like you come to court with without a suit on because you got money like that.
LT
Type of
went to
thing.
the games high anyway. Yeah, nigga, he
Well,
used to
he
go
should
to
have
the
been.
games
Yeah.
snorting lines. In the interview, he told he couldn't wait to get home and hit some crack. I'm like, what the hell?
Oh
Yeah.
He's the
man, he
best
said
Yeah.
football
hitting
player
crack.
on the
No.
field, so it's like it didn't never stop him from being great. Them dudes out
No.
there smoking cigarettes and all that.
No. Vernon Maxwell, or whatever, they did an interview with him and everything. He was talking about.
Oh
Um,
man,
he was talking about.
he go the hardest.
He said they used to give him box of tissues because he used to have booger sugars. You know what I mean? He used to.
Mhm.
He
Booger
said
sugars.
he was doing
Yeah,
cocaine and
he was
everything
doing
during the
cocaine so
game.
much.
Yeah,
Yeah, all
during
of them.
the
Really?
game.
He had. Yeah, them niggas on coke back in the day. They didn't even have to finish school. That's why they started making
Dang.
you have to go to college and stuff so they can speak better on television, conduct themselves well. But if it wasn't for
Did
that,
they?
half of them dudes wouldn't be in the NFL. It'd be a lot of niggas out here on the street. All the
Yeah,
That's
athletes
what
Yeah.
I
out
was.
here.
That's what I was asking. Did the cocaine enhance their game?
Oh hell yeah. They didn't
oh
feel
yeah,
no pain. They just run through shit all day. It just
Dang.
All
they
that
all
extra
messed up.
energy.
Yeah, they all gonna be messed up later on in life.
You done hooked yourself up to a car battery, Slim. You
Yeah,
got you the Energizer bunny.
but that's generational wealth, man. Like it can change
Mhm.
your family dynamic forever. Just one person going to the lead and they can stay there for a few years, and after that, man, you can be good for a few generations. Y'all know what to do with the
yeah.
money, but somebody's gonna pay for it. LT
Mhm.
paid for it. He took the sacrifice. I met him a lot of times down North Carolina on when my brother played for UNC. He used to be on the sideline at the games with them, talking to him after the game. I didn't know who he was. I was like, who the fuck is this dude keep running up and down? He got so much energy. He old. He clean now. He not like he was back in the day. But it was just good to meet him because he not that big, but he was fed. If you watch his old tapes, you'd be like, what the hell? And people feared this
Mm-hmm.
dude, but you meet him in real
Mm-hmm.
life like that. He a good dude, but you can tell he'd be honest. He'd be like, yeah, I used to get high before the game, during the game. I couldn't wait to get after the game, but
Yep.
that just lets you know they be using all that drugs. Can't if you take drugs and that's why they say that's drugs enhancements. Now you take that, now you cheating. This dude's taking Viagra before the game to get their heart to pump. Yeah, they be doing all types. They cheat now.
Yeah, taking a lot more air,
Yeah,
oxygen. You got a lot more agility.
yeah. I say they wow.
Wow. I
Yeah.
didn't know that. Dang. I wonder.
Michael Irvin.
Don't ask
I
Reese.
met Irvin
Don't
too,
even ask
man.
that
Michael
nasty
Irvin.
shit.
Super Bowl with
Freaky
him.
ass
I hung
question.
out with him.
I already know what you was about to say.
I hung out with Irvin for like 5 hours. I was like,
Oh
this dude's
shoot.
cool, but he definitely somebody from around. Like I know for sure
Freaky ass.
he be on that.
You know how they do the Viagra and shit.
He does thing. They try to bake my man though. They try to bake him. Let's see what this question is, Al.
It's the Morning Mac Show. Every morning, 10:30 a.m. to 12:30. Let's go. Tune in every morning, city locked in live. Morning Mac Show where the real ones thrive. Positivity, motivation, conversations raw. Al's question of the day got the whole world involved. From the hustle to the healing, we speak like through the pain. Special guests dropping gems while we building up the game. Whole squad on go. Wake up and ball. It's the Morning Mac Show. Every morning, 10:30 a.m. to 12:30. Let's go. Tune in every morning, city locked in live. Morning Mac Show where the real ones thrive. Positivity, motivation, conversations raw. Al's question of the day got the whole world involved. From the hustle to the healing, we speak like through the pain. Special guests dropping gems while we building up the game. Whole squad on go. Wake up and
I hate when you do this. It keeps
Okay.
when I click one, it clicks some on the top right. That shit blow me. I gotta just come out.
All right, go refresh.
Okay.
Mm.
Wow.
Molly come back. Molly be back in a little second.
Yeah, I didn't know if it was two different questions or whatever.
I think we do got two different questions. We got the question from Thursday and Friday.
Oh,
and
okay.
yesterday. So we got
Because I seen the one. What pill would you rather have? Um,
we did
overnight?
that one already. The red or the blue pill. We did that one.
Yeah, yeah. And then the other question, I didn't see all the way.
Well, I
What
think he
was
was
it?
saying something about the video he was trying to play. Sometimes it'll play something else. I mean, I know he's coming back to fix it, so
Right.
give me one
Well,
second.
what
Let
was
me
the
fix two. Say it again.
what was the question? I seen. Would you rather have the red pill or the blue pill? But what was the pills? I seen one that said overnight
Oh, the
money. What
blue
was the other
pill.
one?
The blue pill is
Friends.
falling into the is denying the game, like not falling into the game. Red pill is like, okay, well, shit. You know what? I'm gonna play the game. I'm gonna get this money. I'm gonna get rich. You know, that's considered like if you ever seen the movie, that's considered taking a red pill is considered to be falling to the matrix. Blue pill is the
Okay.
truth. It might be the harder way. It might be more struggle that comes with the blue pill. It might be whatever, whatever. You know, or do you want to get straight to the bag and fall in line? You know, and however you
Oh,
fall in line. You could be a
so
doctor, a drug dealer, whatever it is in the game that you fall into with the matrix that gets you, you know, to wherever you want to be. You know, you play
like
your part
like
to it. So
like
red pill
He
versus
usually
blue
have a
pill, yeah.
question attached to it. He'll tell you
Mhm.
you take the blue pill if you want your
Well,
family and friends and genuine friends. If you just want money, take the red pill. And he asks, "What pill would you take?" It's like that. Which one would you take? You take the money and say "fuck your friends," or would you take that's the red pill, or do you take the blue pill and say, "No, I want my genuine friends around me." Genuine friendship means more than money.
the
Yeah,
So that's
oh,
just the
so
blue
question,
pill.
new question of the day is ready.
so
loyal.
that's more
Oh,
like
okay.
selling your soul, or okay, I got you.
Yeah, Dad, you should have came that day, man. It was lit, man. We miss you, brother.
Yeah. Rise and grind. Wake the city up. From the streets to the boardrooms. It's the Morning Max Show.
Do that shit. I'm about to just play it from Al Page, man. I swear, I'm about to just play it from Al Page. I ain't even about to deal with them no more. And this the question, because the question already popped up. This the question, but he had a video for it. And the video keep playing the old videos, even though I deleted them somehow.
All right.
What's the craziest rumor, lie, or misunderstanding somebody ever spread about you? And did you ever clear it up or just let people believe it? Hey, Ben, hey, and Scream, y'all got an update though. That's probably what I gotta do. But this is crazy. But what's the craziest rumor or lie or misunderstanding somebody ever spread about you? And did you ever clear it up or did you let people just believe it? Riri?
Gosh, it was so many shits said about me. And like I said, and I try to go to the place of the truth, but when you clear it up, they don't, it's up to people whether you believe it or not. Like you can say, "Did you blank, blank, blank?" And you be like, excuse me, no, I did not. That was not me. And they be like, "Oh, you lie, you lie." And then it's like, you gonna believe it or not? It's so many crazy bullshit, lies or rumors that they spread, and then once you clear it up, people still don't believe you. They rather believe a lie than the truth. So
Yep.
it's I can't even say what's the craziest.
Mm. You passed it.
You remember? Got to remember to pass it, Ree.
Ball hard.
I'm a I'm a I'm a I'm gonna pass it. I'm gonna pass it to you, Molly.
Okay, Weezy.
Nah,
Tapped into
Weezy
it.
in the building.
I don't know.
she talking calling you Weezy, but never
Oh,
mind.
he called.
Go ahead, Molly.
I ain't never really had too many rumors on me Well, lies, I had a misunderstanding though before, and I ain't do nothing to it up. I just like believe what you want to believe. The truth always come to the light, and then shit. I don't know how it turned out, but somebody mailed me something and didn't tell me they mailed it to my house. I was out of town doing the shoot. I come home, I get a bang at my door, like, you got the package or something. I'm like, what package? Boom. I never even know what the package. Oh, well, I sent something to your house and it should have been here. I'm like, well, why you didn't tell me? Because I'd have told you don't send that shit. But somebody must have snatched the package. But his impression that, oh, I seen the package that I didn't know was coming and I took it anyway. And I just ain't cleared up. I'm like, why the fuck would I? I never took nothing from you a day in my life. I'm not even a person that like that. And you know me your whole life. So I just felt like that's disrespect. Like, I wouldn't even assume you would do something to me like that for you to think that. And I just never cleared it up. And I ain't heard from that person in years, and this was a close friend. And it was just, I guess, a misunderstanding. But at the end of the day, it's communication. You don't send something to nobody house without letting them know. And it ain't like it was my house. I was staying with somebody else at the time. So that was definitely a no-no. But I was accused of stealing some shit that I don't even know was in it. I still don't even know what was in it, but I stole it. It could have been something crazy. So I was just like, damn, I never thought that would happen to me. But that's why I don't like to be in them situations. I tell people all the time, no, can't mail me shit, can't do. I don't want to play no middleman or nothing. I don't get in those games because shit can happen, things like that. So that was one time, and I ain't never do nothing to clear it up. What about you, Funny Man Green?
Oh wow, rumors, lies, misunderstandings. Yeah, that happened to me a lot. Especially if somebody is trying to get with if somebody's trying to if a chick likes me or something like that and all, and they trying to get with them. Oh yeah, I heard I was gay. I heard I was a crackhead. I, I ain't did a drug. No, I ain't gonna say. I ain't gonna say. I think I did weed maybe 4 or 5 times my whole life or whatever.
Yeah, and I believe you.
Um, yeah. Did I do anything to clear it up or whatever? Oh yeah, I heard I had AIDS. I mean, the list
Damn.
goes on and on and on. And I'm like, hold up. I'm like, why is this person not hitting me up anymore or whatever? And then later on through the grapevine, and be like, yeah,
Get thought I had that
we
shit.
heard this, and we heard this. I'm like, are you serious? So it's like, what I mean, sometimes, what I mean, try to clear things up and all, but what I mean, after a while, just like, what I mean, believe whatever you want to believe or whatever. So
Mm.
I'm gonna pass it to Trey.
All right, that's cool. Well, I'm always personally gonna get rumors about me, just simply because of my sexuality, for real. Um, because by default, a lot of people can't fathom like pure straight men, 100% straight, not fucking around, not messing with doing no funny shit. 100% straight dudes, especially if they like are presenting like or look like they really masculine or whatever the fuck. People can't fathom like them. Sometimes, depending on what ignorant circle you might be in, but people can't fathom me being friends with that person or certain people being very like cool with me and very tight with me. So people out of envy, jealousy, or whatever the word could be, a lot of people have like made up rumors about shoot. One of my homies in my area for real, like trying to say that we must be messing around because I'm driving this shit or whatever the fuck, and I'm hanging around too much or whatever. Nigga, I'm trying to do DoorDash. Little do y'all niggas know. I'm trying to make orders and take almost some humble shit, but you have the association be fucked up and people, not too many people, because when you get around me, I guess you know why people will be, wanting to chill or hang out, whatever. But yeah, that's something that I have to feel like I have to deal with for the rest of my life from people that, like I said, couldn't fathom somebody wanting to be like cool with me, you know.
Mhm.
I've always
Right.
dealt with that. But did I do
Did you
anything? No,
clear the room?
because
Okay.
did I do anything? No, because I'm magnetic anyway. People that don't mind speaking to you, or even saying, "Hey, how you doing? What's up?" People that acknowledge people. People spin the block because they remember that you was somebody that spoke or addressed yourself. Like I pull people in by default. Like I control the my gravitational pull, whatever you want to call it. I'm aware of that. But nah, niggas gonna talk shit anyway. But I got shit. The first type of friends I got want to double up on ante up on shit just to make niggas like mad. So just because it's
Mhm.
ignorant. So I'm the type to want to lay low. Like I don't want to do that. My homies talking, no, you gonna drive this shit, drive this, just because it's like niggas, why niggas give a fuck, But I got
Right.
them type of friends that's gonna make sure that I understand that it's good, regardless, you know.
And as far as taking the time to clear it up, I take the time and I put the truth out there. Now, that's again another subjective or objective thing. People going to believe what they want to believe. They ask you a question or they say put shit out there, then you go back and tell them the truth. Just like with Molly's situation, he told dude, no, I ain't got your thing. And then for them to think that you do, that means what? You tell them the
That's
truth
people
and if
not
they don't
wanting
believe it,
people. That's people not wanting the truth though. People got to also understand that people are not, regardless of the situation, when people cross the line to a certain extent, they're not looking for the truth. It's not about anything being correct. It's not about understanding. It's not even about being confused. It's about ignorance and disrespect.
that's
And you
right.
really
Now
that
there
should
was
say,
a rumor not too long ago put out on me, and when I went to the person, and I want to thank you again for telling me you need to have a conversation with that person because they
mm,
think this, that, and then when I went to them directly and told them, they still didn't believe, they still didn't take that, and I'm like, fuck it.
mm,
If what more can you do? What more? And when I went the extra mile, try to clear things up, thought things was cleared up.
that part. If you hold real tight, we
So
got somebody that's in the back room that's stepping in here. So we want to let them in
okay.
before we slide out. I know they want to probably recap on, you know, on some of the things that have transpired over the last couple of days.
Yeah,
Uh,
she popped out. So.
oh, okay, okay. Well, that's all right. She'll try
If
to
she
pop back
pops
in before
back,
we get
it's
out of here.
fine.
If she pop back in, that's
Yeah.
cool. But yeah,
Yeah.
so yeah, fuck what people be talking about. I'm not gonna act like certain things don't hurt because the fact
They
that
it do because it hurt me,
people do stuff like don't
but
it can hurt your feelings. But you know,
that's life. Do we got another question from Alan
no, but I
Marley?
got yeah, he got another question. We got a comment too. I'm gonna read real quick if he getting something together. Uh
Okay.
Phoenix said, I've heard I was gay. I put my sister out and took money from her and never helped her with her children. That I left my ex-husband for another man. I know there's more, but I can't remember. Yeah. I'm just not around too many people to hear the rumors. I know there are rumors. What's up, Des? I call you
Hey,
Des. He said it, my bad. What's up,
That's
Destiny?
it.
You know.
that's fine. You sound like my dad, and I haven't even called you daddy.
Well, go ahead and call me that then if you're gonna call me
Eh,
that. I don't know.
I'll put that
You
on my
know.
list of things to do.
All
My
right.
mama and sister tried to tell me at one point that I stole 2 iPhones, a pair of earrings, and a laptop from my mama's place. They're like, "You were the only one that was in the house." I'm like, "This is bullshit. I didn't
Oh my
steal
God.
shit." And they put a lock on the door and everything. And then they found out that their neighbor that they were allowing to charge their her phone through their window, like open fucking window, had opened that bitch, got in there and stole a bunch of stuff. And I like the way you call me Big Papa. So yeah, no, that was the biggest, meanest rumor for me was one that my family decided to start and spread around. And then once it was found out that the neighbor had gotten arrested for breaking into multiple apartments, I was over here like, I fucking told you.
Did they try to fix it or like did they just be like, oh well, it didn't happen.
My mother called me and apologized. My sister said nothing, but that's all I got. I got an apology and a clip of her. I think it was like a screenshot of her arrest thing.
Mm.
It's like I
Well,
fucking told you.
at least you got an apology.
Yeah.
And that hurt for them to people to think that you would,
Yeah. I think you
Well, I
started
mean,
hitting
I
on
was
another.
bad off at the time, so my mother knew that I was not doing very well. I had made statements about there wasn't any food in the household I was staying in, and how I actually lost weight due to not just depression but the lack of food in the household. And I was over there being fed by my mother. That's why I was over there in the first place. So whenever things went missing on the day that I went over there to hang out with her, it was just assumed that because I'm not doing very well, I took a bunch of things to pawn them off and get money. So it made sense looking at it from an outside source, but once they found out, they were like, "Ew, my bad."
Golly. My family wouldn't have said shit. That's good. They would have. Go ahead for the question. Oh yeah, this is my joint right here.
It's Freaky Friday on the Morning Mac Show. Turn the lights down low, let the conversation flow. Everybody tuning in, got desires they don't show. Truth come out after dark on the Morning Mac Show. She says she like confidence, mix a little danger. Smooth talk, slow wine, turn a stranger into flavor. He said he love a woman with ambition and behavior, but after midnight she a whole different player. Body language louder than the words in the room. Tension so thick out the air, smelling like perfume. Everybody acting shy till the topic get juicy. Now the phone's blowing up and the comments getting loosey. Oh, no judgment, no limits.
Good ass question. Lady first. Ladies first.
What's more dangerous? How A and B become C? Hold on, man. Somebody
Child.
how to talk to you. B,
Yes.
who know exactly how to touch you, or C, somebody who does both.
Yeah.
If they do both, ain't that more dangerous?
It's C because you follow up. Well, C for me because you follow up with the touch part when you get to that point. It really go in order, and then because it really go the talking, then the touching, then you can get to having both together. But them coming to you correctly with how they speak to you off the get go before y'all even get to all that. Before you know what they look like outside their clothes and shit, how they talk to you and. Yeah, because you can manage a room and you can dial me back if shit get, an argument or discussion get out of hand or something. You know how to talk to me. You ain't gotta even be. I ain't gonna want you touching me when we argue.
I know he's on this joint right now. Go ahead then, Ray. I don't know which one of y'all.
No, I agree with what he's saying. I agree.
That's too easy for everybody. Yeah, that's C, I think. Huh?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's common sense. That's like when you multiple choice junk when they have D, all the above. Most like you don't even read the question, like D, all the above. Circle.
Rule was circle all of the above, none of the above. If it's a combining one, or if the answer is longer than all the other ones.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah, I wasn't even trying. My bad. I wasn't even trying to give a sentiment. I was trying just because you said how can it be both, and I was like, oh, I feel like it'd be both. I wasn't even trying to get no sentiment before you destiny. My bad.
I didn't take offense to anything. I don't know what happened.
You're dealing with the emotional and the physical. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's definitely more dangerous.
Mm-hmm. Phoenix said you can know someone that knows how to talk to you but never touches you. Sometimes those are the best interactions you're gonna get in life.
My best friends know how to talk to me.
Person that ain't touching on you and shit.
My best friends know how to talk to me. My best friends can have some of the most flirtatious shit that they fucking say, and I'm over here like, if a man dropped those bars, honey, OMG. So, I hope everybody goes for both, because anybody can talk to you the right way, but can they touch you? And then the combo is like, all right, now you're moving in. I don't know what to say.
Look, And then if you're on the phone, on the laptop, words go a long way. You could touch yourself and be like, what? And that's a lot of phone sex happening in the day. And then when y'all get together and then he touch you right when you face to face, then that's both. That's seeing, because it's playing it in your mind. You already firecrackers in your mind because they're saying the right thing. And then when they get together and they touch you, the slightest touch is gonna feel good because of the conversation. So it's see. I see you. I see you.
Yep.
That's my CC. So yeah, I think everybody said C.
Yeah, it's probably the easiest one we had.
Yeah, that's definitely one of the easiest ones.
It's like
I
saying
think everybody agreed.
What's most dangerous? You get shot or stabbed, or both. Hey, hold on, or both. Yeah. I think it's more dangerous for me to get shot and stabbed. But I love it. That's the no limit. I know
that's like this. Which one would kill you? Getting shot or getting stabbed? You like which one would kill you? Both.
Gotta be careful.
Yeah, which one will kill you faster? Being shot, being stabbed, or having both? And both is a solid answer.
Both. Yeah.
I think Adam's trying to be light on y'all that Friday.
He probably knows because we was on the road. It was Freaky Friday.
He's been nice.
That's a good question, though.
Always.
Yeah.
And for me, and if you could cook some good food like them hush puppies, you can get it off the hush puppies.
I knew
Exactly.
food was gonna come up. Food.
Phoenix said, this is exactly. She said, someone can know how to touch you just from watching you, but don't know how to talk to you properly. A lot of unstable relationships are like that. Exactly. You shouldn't be touching me if you don't know how to talk to me. Anyway.
Right.
It's
that
a stage.
part.
Just a stage first.
Yep. And just
Yeah,
like
Real part.
just
I
like
guess,
Reese said,
hold
you
on,
can have
would it
one
be-
of them. You can have one of them sex operators or whatever like that. You know what I mean? Because you don't know. You don't
Call me now.
Yeah. But when you sit there and if you actually met one in real life and find out they was like, you know what I mean, like nasty, like you know what I mean, like 800 pounds with Cheeto stains all on her shirt and
Cheeto
smoking
stains,
20 cigarettes and everything like that. You know what I mean? Like, or with this AI jump, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anybody can sit there and talk to you a certain way, and when you see them physically, be like, you ain't touching me, or we only gonna do this one time.
Yeah, they turn it down.
We're gonna do this one time. What happened if you like it? We'll do one time. You only take one time to rock your world, boo.
Oh, shoot.
Okay.
Subjective and objective.
Okay.
I don't know. I just be like, when you meet people though, they be like, they ain't know how to talk to them, and it be crazy. I be like, I know where they coming from. I've been with people that didn't know how to talk to me, but early on they did. You know, it's like, so they know how to talk to you. They just refuse to give you that respect anymore. You know, that's how I look at it. Because in the beginning, I'm pretty sure they ain't get you by not knowing how to talk to you. You know, so it's
Right.
like, how long do it go when they start to switch up? And you're like, I can't take this, you know. People be, oh man, Dame Doll in the building. What up, Dame? Where you been at, man? We got to meet Destiny for the first time this past weekend, man. We was lit. We was lit down there.
Yeah, that was plenty of fun. I had a blast, honest. Like the food was fucking great. The food was provided by Felicia, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That food was so good.
Oh, that stir fry. Oh, I was so mad I didn't get more.
Yeah. I mean the plates, like at first my brain was like, it was like $25 a plate, but God, they stacked that plate full. That was worth $25. That was worth more.
The comedians could have went back and got more. You said just all
No,
you had to do
I got
say,
no. I'm saying I got a to go plate or whatever. I'm talking about how you sit
oh,
there and you reminisce and like, oh man, I wish I would have got more or whatever like that. No,
Yeah,
no, it
cuz
wasn't
oh,
nothing
oh,
on
yeah.
it wasn't nothing on their part. I'm just saying like mentally, you know what I mean. That's how good it was. I wish I would have got more.
yeah.
Guess what? I got a bag of stir fry in the freezer. It's in the freezer.
Oh yeah, that was you was not going back up north.
Look,
Yeah.
Althea told me to bring a snake plant. I brought 2. I forgot to give her both. I basically just brought those snake plants with me like a pet on a trip.
Mm-hmm.
They're still in the car.
Weezy. Where Weezy at?
Comments.
Where Weezy?
Uh,
Weezy need a woosah. Weezy was driving us everywhere. Thank you for getting us home safe. Getting us up there and back. I was like, shit. The ride back was easy though. We was talking the whole trip.
look, that ride going down was a little dangerous.
I was like looking at the videos, us riding back, and I'm recording this rambling. We just said, yeah, so Marty, how was your relationship with your older siblings? I'm like, what the hell was we talking about? Like, we was talking about a little bit of everything. Yeah, I'm gonna share your Trey Money, and we can give our opinions on that. And we get back with y'all on Wellness Wednesday. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. You're watching on YouTube before you get up out of here.
And to all our new friends and followers, thank you from the Morning Mac, because we was down there. Take that little keychain. Is y'all keychain still working? Mine stopped working. I think I was using it so much.
Still is active.
Yeah, mine still work.
Think I was clicking that bitch so much against people's phones. Click, 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 click.
Just hard for me not to say this shit, my niggas. Cause I be thinking this shit, my niggas. I'm tired of hearing niggas talking about how fresh they is. Now I want y'all to hear me say this. You niggas be coming around niggas talking about I'm the freshest nigga out here. But if everybody came around and bragged about what they felt like they was, none of us would ever stop talking. And when you say I'm the freshest nigga out here, that's subjective. Like that's like opinion based. I would, if I was that type nigga, come through and say I got more money than anybody out here right now. We could prove it. We could prove it. All that designer shit ain't gonna mean nothing. But I'm so humble, meek, mild-mannered, that I'm just sitting here listening to you niggas say I'm the freshest nigga out here. But imagine that ball of fire that's in the pit of my motherfucking stomach. Are you talking about being fresh? Do you know the shit that I would have if I cared about buying designer brands? But I'm the smartest nigga out here, so I don't buy designer because I know these designer brands don't even want niggas' money. They hate niggas so much that they don't even want niggas' money, and they don't make no secret about it. I ain't spending my money on no motherfucking luxury fake-ass designer brand on a motherfucker who, if I walked into their store as myself, they would turn me away. Regardless of how much money I had. You go over to Italy, Paris, France, and ask these motherfuckers what it's like to be a black man walking in motherfucking Gucci. They gonna steal. It don't matter who you is, nigga. Shut the fuck up. You niggas be walking around in all this goofy shit. Them niggas don't fuck with niggas. So I'm looking at you niggas when you come around and say, I'm the freshest nigga out here. And you got on all white people brands who don't fuck with niggas. I'm like, you niggas is goofy. And you niggas ain't got no money in the fucking bank. Cause you niggas give a fuck about being the freshest nigga out here. You niggas don't own no property, no land, no houses. You niggas don't even own your fucking vehicles. Talking about I'm the freshest nigga out here. Shut the fuck up. You the goofiest nigga out here. You the stupidest nigga out here. And me not saying this shit is paining me. I'm tired of being around this shit. I'm tired of seeing it. I'm tired of watching you niggas act like the fuck y'all that. Y'all not dead. Y'all making us look bad, nigga. Fuck. Y'all niggas fucking the money up on all that designer. You blowing it, nigga. Fuck you talking about. That's what you doing. Now, bye. It's just hard.
Now, bye.
So So different people take in different messages from stuff that's more than a minute long. So everybody's gonna have their own take of what they gonna see from the video. I don't have any specific sentiments other than everything in the video to me is A1. Um, if you know, everybody's gonna pick up different things from what he said or how they interpret it or whatever. But yeah, everything that he said to me is on point. You know, Reese.
I agree with what he was saying as well.
Are you?
That's
Isaac?
much.
I agree. He didn't lie about anything. And what he said, it hits home and hits hard. But I don't care about being the freshest one. As long as my ass is clean, I care about that being the freshest. That's about it. It's like me saying, I'm which designer diaper you gonna wear? What designer depends you gonna wear? They got the depends with this, they got the depends with that. What designer? It don't matter. It does the same thing, and that's cover your ass. So clothes to me, it don't matter who the designer is, long as it covers my ass and I could look decent in what I'm wearing. Fuck all that. I've never been a label whore. I never been, because the same prices they charge for that $1,000 shirt, they'll put a $50 shirt and ship it right to Walmart, Kmart, or wherever the other stores. I go to Ross and get designer shit. I go to get it Marshalls when it's less. With TJ Maxx when it's late. So spending all that extra money just to say you got it like that. Half the times I don't know clothes by the labels any fucking way. You can have. I just found out what Parasucos were. I'm like, what the hell? And Manolos, y'all know what I'm talking about. Mangio, Manolos, Mangios. It don't matter. It does the same thing, which is cover your feet and you walk No, I never been a label whore, and I'm what he said. Take that money you dropping on the earrings and $1,000 bags. Take that money and purchase it an investment so where it can you think smart. That's all I'm saying. Think for the next day or the future. That's if you care. Some people don't care and they live only for the moment. So if you want to live only for the moment and have that moment, that's fine. I'm living for the whole hour. Fuck a minute. Give me the hour.
Okay. I pass the mic. We gotta remember each time you're passing the mic to somebody.
Destiny, she the only female on here.
Mm-hmm. Destiny left when she heard the word nigga 100 times.
Well, catch you later, Destiny. I'm glad to see
get
you.
rid of all white people.
Catch you next time.
Okay, then who else on here? Me, you, and David, and Maul.
Yeah.
Okay, David got quiet. David.
Oh, okay, all right. So I'm not for sure if I'm quoting this right, but I seen something where it said I think it was a white guy said something about a wise man uses his money to stay rich. A fool uses money to look rich, or something like that.
Yeah.
So that's my take on it, whatever I got. You know what I mean? Instead of taking the money and doing investments and saving and different things like that, no, you want to sit there and you want to spend $1,000 on a shirt that in reality it only took maybe $20 to make or something like that. No, just because it has a name brand on it or you know what I mean, different things like that or whatever. And I'm not going to sit there, you know what I mean, and be the hypocrite and say that, you know what I mean, I didn't used to do that or whatever. I'm like, oh, I gotta have the latest this, or I gotta this and everything like that. No, and I got that reality, you know what I mean, when, you know what I mean, my funds and everything was going low, and not only that, but you know what I mean, like, you know what I mean, we tend to do this stuff and tend to do this stuff and everything, to please others. You know what I mean? We want
Mhm.
others to sit there and at us and be like, "Oh, he got
Yeah.
this, or he got this, and this is this." When, like Reese was saying, in reality, the thing that we bought, like whether it's clothes or shoes or whatever like that, no, it it's if we would have got it cheaper and stuff, no, it would have been this. It would have been the same purpose than buying them $400 shoes or the a couple $100 outfit or something. You know what I mean? So that's my take. What do you think about Molly?
I think it's just delivery. I agree with everything he's saying, but I done dealt with a lot of people who into that designer stuff who actually do have companies and do have businesses. So I just think that he mostly talking about the young kids who don't really have the money to,
Mhm.
afford these things. They can be doing other things with it. But you just about educating them. Don't make a video on them bashing them and going on them, but that might be the only way to get through it, or that's his way of getting through to him. But if you see those kids that's out here with designer stuff, hit them, educate them on where the designer coming from, how is it being made, how they can become their own designer. They feel like they the freshest, they might be into fashion, you know, tell them they can create their own design and sell their own things and with their own creation. But if they don't know, they can continue to do whatever's trending. And it's the same people who give these type of comments that's driving Benzes. It looked like he in at least $100,000 car. He can easily be driving a Honda. It can be another dude that got more money than him and say, look, you got niggas riding around here in these Benzes and these da 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 da, and they ain't got this and they ain't got that. There's always somebody out here with more money than you, and you can learn from them. And those people should always try to educate young brothers that's under them the level up, instead of just shaming them that, they wearing this and they doing this, because we all been there before. If you haven't, that's good for you. But when you get across some money, hey, you gonna start buying things that you normally wouldn't buy because you ain't happy to buy. But now that you got the money, you like, shit, I'm gonna get the Jordans, I'm gonna get this car, I'm gonna get this and this, and it's until somebody come along and let you know that, hey man, you can put this money here and do this and make way more, and you can still get that, and then eventually you just grow out of those things. Jay-Z and a lot of those dudes don't even wear designer. A lot of those artists they
Mhm.
pay to wear those clothes to promote it. So us kids out here and younger adults can get influenced to bad. So I get the trends overnight, and I get his message is 100% right. We spend too much money on this designer stuff and we blowing it when we can be putting this money elsewhere and creating generational wealth, but we don't know. So people only gonna do what they know. So I think people like him that actually might have a blueprint to getting some money, he should snatch up some of these kids and talk to them. Don't yell at them, don't bash them for wearing it. Just educate them
Yeah.
how these things being made and what they can do better with their money. That's how I look at it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm. Pass it on.
Phoenix said, I tell my children to dress the way they want. Not crazy, of course, but I allow my children to have their own style. Not the only, not the, I'm sorry, not the one society tells them they have to have because of how they look. Very true. Humans seem like they need to categorize for some reason, But if I think it's cute, I wear it. Everything has a label name. The difference is they are well known. Yeah, I mean, a lot is this the wearer. The person is the hanger for the clothes, because everything that's high fashion doesn't always show the labeling or a certain print for you to be able to identify. You got to open up the inside to know that that's what it is. It's how you wear
Right.
that.
Yeah.
So I just never
Right.
understood the
That's what I'm saying.
yes, I never understood the addiction to labels thing and not feel like you can't make nothing else look good. Some people like they feel like they don't. I know people personally that feel like they don't look good unless they can show you the label on it.
Yeah. Draw
You
that
And
know,
half
attention.
of us don't care about the label, do we? We're like,
nah,
Nah, I mean,
okay.
it depends on what it is. That's why I said, like, I'm not gonna go out here and act like I think that MacBook's not better. I think Mac product is better.
Yeah.
And other people might think Android's better, but I do like TVs. I like Samsung. I'm more of a Samsung head. I might go Sony here and there, but I go off the brand because sometimes brands tell. Even when I go in the store, I'm like, you can go to Giant brand. It's different brands that they have, but I know some people like I don't eat that brand because they don't like that brand. Even if the other brand that they want costs more, they willing to pay because they like it. So I'm
They
more like
like the
you to get what
flavor.
you like, and if you can afford it, get it. But educate people if you got the knowledge on what they can do elsewhere with their money to make more money. But I know, man, there's plenty of people out here that got bread. You can afford plenty of designer. That ain't about nothing. But I
Yeah.
think it's more speaking on the guys who living in the community and they still living in poverty and stuff, and they still win all this design. He like you can use that money to get out of there, like. But that's what people don't understand is that's where they make their money. That's like telling somebody to leave their storefront and go somewhere else and try to do that same stuff there. It's just like you got to teach them another way to generate money and
Yeah.
how to make money so they can get out of that lifestyle. Most of them dress like that and doing all those things in those type of areas because that's where they make their money.
That's the space they in.
Yeah, so they're just looking at things from the outside instead of judging people. I like the
Uh,
video though. Somebody gonna
Yeah.
see it and be like, "Damn, he right," and they gonna look into it. You never know. That's how
Mhm.
it took for me. I heard somebody just talking about it, and I was like, "Damn, he right." Like, let me. And I was like, I'm wearing all white tees, and I was young, and here and there I might get something, but it was just like, damn, they made a point because I didn't know growing up that this was owned by white people or Timberland was on, and it ain't that it was owned by white people; it's owned by racist white people.
No,
I don't
right.
find design or anything made from white
I
people.
don't care where it's from. Yeah.
But the ones who literally saying they don't want us to wear their stuff, it's like I don't mind that. At least they openly letting us know they don't want us to wear it.
Yes.
And I'm
Yeah.
cool with that. I'm not gonna wear it, but you got other people out here still rocking it, still hoping they
Tommy
family
Hilfiger.
still
Can
get it.
y'all name a couple of designers like that? I don't know this per se because I didn't read the article, but I heard them say that Tommy Hilfiger, I think it was, he didn't Tom Ford or Tommy Hilfiger.
Tommy
Yeah,
One
Hilfiger.
I don't
still
That's,
finger.
I just said that.
was one of the ones that they said that that he said he didn't make his clothes for people, colored people, for black people.
Yeah.
And
Phoenix say
but that's
Ralph Lauren was one.
Ralph Lauren, Polo, Tommy
Yeah.
Hilfiger, and Polo. And I was just like that guy said, go over to Italy. I remember when we was in Vegas and we went into the Hermes store,
Hermes.
um,
Yeah.
where they get the Birkin bags and stuff. And we was just looking around. They did not allow us to touch. And it was me and my girlfriend Esther at the time. We the only two turds in the milk, if you know what I mean. And the sales lady was very rude to us. And she wouldn't and she wanted to take a picture. No, you can't take a picture. You can't take we was like, well, damn. We couldn't do nothing but get escorted out of the store. It was just like I don't know if
Yeah.
it was
Cause y'all look like y'all
you
gonna kiss the
know
joint. I get it. It ain't don't make it right, but y'all look like y'all gonna kiss the joint. And you want pictures of the
that was
merchandise too. For people that never seen
that,
nobody
that
look
was
like you walk through there.
crazy.
Only 2/3 of the
And
milk. Yeah, she had me.
I was like, that's how they
I
do
tell
it.
you, if you talking about if y'all know what I'm saying.
To the milk.
I ain't want to make another comment because I was gonna say no, I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
I was like, hold up, you gotta rewind that. You can't
I'm
just
we
in the
just two
straight,
turds in the milk, if you know what I'm
face and
saying.
everything. Only turds and people.
No.
Huh?
I guess they said it made us feel like we ain't had no business being in that store. Two little black girls didn't have no business in being this high
Oh,
end
okay.
white people store. When I
Okay,
said we're the
now I
only
get it.
turds
Two
in the milk,
turds in
we
the
the only
milk. I
black
just
faces
never.
here.
I'm not a turd. I'm just not a turd.
I mean,
No.
that's just the saying,
And you remember
and
them
and that's
guys. So you walk in there.
Nigga.
I mean, we do it to ourselves though. There's so many people that go in stores and steal and stuff. So when they see us, we all look the same. You know, and that's the thing is they oh you think it's like yeah because some people that came in this mother they look just like y'all, talk like y'all, dress like y'all, all that, and they got us, you know, and it make it look bad for everybody because now anybody that come in there that got that same type of swag, they keeping their eyes on them. Hurry up and buy, hurry up and
Right.
buy.
Uh-huh.
That's just all day, and people got to deal with
Uh-huh.
that, and that just come with being black. You know, it's some perks with being black, but that's some of the things that come with it. You know, it's like, damn, it's a lot of good with being black, but when the little bad things come, I think we bitch about it. You know, I just be like, go ahead, accuse me of doing something so I can sue the shit out of you. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
argue with you. Man, like don't argue with them. Let them go ahead and judge you and do all that shit. You know, then you can go around and sue 'em. You know, that's how I see a lot of people getting money on the internet. They arrested some dude at the bank. He was a big time movie producer. He was trying to withdraw some money, and they thought he was robbing it just because of how much he asked for. He was able to sue them peoples, but it was just like they came. He let the police come arrest him, then eventually gave his information. They knew he was a member at the bank. All they never even cared to ask him any of that. They just assumed, and he was able to get some money off that lawsuit. Like, damn, y'all. So
Damn.
let it be. Don't even argue with them to try to prove you that, because now they can get away with like, oh, damn, he was right. Damn, we sorry. Nah, let him go through with it. Come back with them papers. Lawyer.
Exactly. And clean that shit up.
A white
Family.
lawyer with you. You got a white lawyer. Yeah,
Yep.
my man, right
One
here.
is gonna get it done.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And make sure he's out of state, out of town. 'Cause them lawyers, they be
Yeah.
hanging out together. They've been hanging out together. You know, like, you know what?
Hell yeah.
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 How's Bridget? Oh, Bridget's doing good. How's Sarah? Yeah. They be hanging out together. You sit there wonder, hold up, I was supposed to get such and such. Oh yeah, because they buddies and stuff. Make sure you get somebody that.
Two turds
That's
in
my
the
positive
middle.
message. If you need a lawyer, don't get an in-town lawyer. Get somebody out of town that don't know nobody. They all about getting paid.
Good energy, good energy. They say make sure you get an out of town lawyer. We read. Some good energy before we go, Quinn.
Oh wow! Look, never judge a book by its cover. You know, and don't assume, because when you assume, you make an ass out of me and you.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. Great money.
Just make sure you're not one of the two turds in the milk. That's it. That's enough for today. I don't want to be one of them turds. I know my skin the same color, but I'm still not a turd. Nah, but on a serious note, I guess. Shit, fuck assumptions, I would say. Pretty much what Reed was saying, though, assumptions kill. I say that on here a lot. Like, people's failure to inquire and ask questions and figure things out. Like, people do the things half the time, they do them because they want to do them, and they're not looking for the validation or the clarity, that you're trying to give them, the understanding you're trying to give them to help them really know what something is. Allow people to do what they do and just let it be what it is because they already done it.
My Destiny probably gonna pop in. Appreciate y'all tapping in. All I gotta say is don't change, man. Don't let power change you. Definitely don't let that money change you. Don't let heartbreak change you. And there was one more thing. I remember what it was. Anybody remember? But look, just try to stay the same. If not, you're gonna change for the better. That's what it is. Elevate, you know.
Fame, yeah. That's the other one, Marley. Fame.
Yeah, fame. Definitely don't let fame change you. It can happen. Peace and love. We'll catch y'all tomorrow. We up out of here.
All right,
See you
Well,
tomorrow.
Wednesday.
Easy week.
All right.
Wake up, tap in, baby. The Morning Mac Show. Yeah. Coffee on the dash, pages in your hand, big news, small laughs, right at your
I hate that motherfucking laptop.
command.
Man, trying to go out for a minute now.